The heavy oak doors of Courtroom B swung open with a low groan. Morning sunlight spilled across polished marble floors as spectators turned their heads. A young woman in a crisp navy blazer walked in, her shoes clicking softly against the tile. Her name was Lena Cross, a quiet law intern barely out of grad school. At the defense table, a group of seasoned attorneys in tailored suits leaned against their chairs, their laughter low but sharp. One of them, a tall man with silver cufflinks and a voice like gravel, spotted the single empty chair at the front, the intern's assigned seat. "Wrong room, sweetheart," he said, just loud enough to carry across the benches. "That's the senior counsel's chair." His colleagues smirked. A few reporters tilted their phones, recording. But Lena didn't flinch. She simply walked to the table, set her worn leather briefcase down, and unfolded her notes with deliberate calm. "This seat was assigned by the judge's clerk," she replied evenly. "And I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be." The lawyer chuckled. Not for long. His words hung in the air like a dare. Spectators shifted forward, sensing a showdown.
"It's gonna be all right. Just stick to what we discussed."
I understand.
As the clock ticked toward the session's start, the senior attorney made his move. He stood, towering over her, and pulled the chair slightly back with a single tug. "This is senior counsel territory," he said, voice dripping with authority. "Interns sit behind the rail." The room hushed. Even the stenographer paused mid-keystroke. Reporters angled their cameras, ready to capture the moment. Lena calmly placed her palm on the table, steadying the chair before it could slide farther. Her eyes met his, calm, unblinking. "With respect," she said, her tone carrying like a gavel strike. "Court procedure recognizes assignment, not ego. This seat is mine until the judge says otherwise." The lawyer blinked, caught off guard by the firmness in her voice. He tried to smile, but it faltered under the silent weight of dozens of watching eyes. Somewhere in the gallery, a spectator whispered, "She's not moving." Seconds stretched like hours. The man's grip loosened. He stepped back. When the bailiff finally announced, "All rise," the judge entered to find the room frozen. Lena remained at her post, notes neatly arranged, shoulders squared, presence unshaken. The senior attorney had retreated to a chair a row behind her, his jaw tight with quiet frustration. The judge glanced between them, thoughtful, brow raised. "Miss Cross," clear, she said, recognition flickering in her eyes. "Good to see the defense intern ready and prepared." A ripple spread through the gallery. First a murmur, then a faint round of claps muffled against palms. The older lawyers shifted in their seats, faces flushed. Lena didn't gloat. She simply opened her notebook and began reviewing her briefs as if nothing had happened. Because to her, it was never about a chair. It was about principle. And everyone in that courtroom, spectators, reporters, even the rival attorneys, left with the same lesson etched into their minds. Authority isn't granted by age or title. Real power is earned by standing your ground with quiet, unshakable resolve.